Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Mirror World News.
October 4th, 8:07 America, New York. Australia's worst alleged pedo unmasked as a childcare worker with over 1,600 charges. Ashley Paul Griffith, 45, is accused of sexually abusing 91 children, and due to a change in New Queensland laws, the man at the hands of the heinous crimes can now be identified.
Power Post.
October 4th, 8:06 America, New York. The Supreme Court cases we're watching this term. They involve mifepristone, the Chevron Doctrine, and Purdue Pharma.
Wall Street Journal World News. October 4th, 8:05 America, New York. What to expect from FEMA's nationwide alert today. At 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time, FEMA is testing its ability to send emergency alerts to cell phones, TVs and radios on a nationwide scale. WSJ looks at why this alert is happening and explains how the technology of the alerts has evolved. Wall Street Journal World News.
October 4th, 8 o'clock America, New York. The art of the secret pregnancy. Long after lockdown, celebrities have managed to shield their baby bumps from the paparazzi. Here's how.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
October 4th, 7:59 America, New York. Temporary Speaker Patrick McHenry evicts Nancy Pelosi from hideaway U.S. Capitol office. Representative Patrick McHenry, in one of his first actions as Speaker pro tempore, directed former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to, immediately, vacate her hideaway office in the U.S.
Fox World News.
October 4th, 7:55 America, New York. Firefighters in Venice work until dawn clearing wreckage of bus crash that caused 21 deaths. On Tuesday, a bus plummeted 50 feet from an elevated road and caused 21 deaths in Venice, Italy. Firefighters worked until dawn the next day clearing the wreckage.
Wall Street Journal World News.
October 4th, 7:55 America, New York. Rebellion that took down McCarthy was more than a decade in the making. The ouster was the latest act in a rebellion among conservative lawmakers and voters unfolding for 13 years that has promoted and discarded the past three Republican speakers.
Fox World News.
October 4th, 7:54 America, New York. Over 500 migrants arrive at Spanish Canary Islands in 24 hours. More than 500 migrants have arrived at the Spanish Canary Islands within a single day. Compared to 2022, the islands have recorded a 20% increase in incoming migrants this year.
New York Times World News.
October 4th, 7:51 America, New York. Russian journalist sentenced in absentia for anti-war protest. Marina Ovsinikova, who worked for state TV for 2 decades before protesting Russia's invasion of Ukraine, was sentenced to more than 8 years. Copyright. Dmitry Kostyukov for the New York Times. Marina Ovsinikova in Paris in March.
The Independent. October 4th, 7:50 America, New York. Charlotte Sena abductor may have made her right own $50,000 ransom note. Craig Nelson Ross Jr. allegedly demanded $50,000 from the 9-year-old's family as ransom money for her safe return. Copyright. National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The Independent.
October 4th, 7:48 America, New York. McCarthy hits back after Matt Gaetz led coup to oust him. You know it was personal. Dethroned Speaker says coup ringleader Matt Gaetz is taking revenge for a House Ethics Committee probe. Copyright. AP.
Global Issues News Headlines.
October 4th, 7:48 America, New York. Debt pushing as financial inclusion. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, October 4th, IPS. Ajay Banga was anointed World Bank president for promoting financial inclusion. Thanks to its success and interest rate hikes, more poor people are drowning in debt as consumer prices rise. Read the full story, Debt Pushing as Financial Inclusion, on globalissues.org. Right pointing arrow.
Fox World News.
October 4th, 7:47 America, New York. North Korea slams Pentagon WMD threat report, vows, most overwhelming, response. North Korea says it will deliver the most overwhelming and sustained response strategy, after the Pentagon flagged the country in a report about WMDs. BBC News World.
October 4th, 7:43 America, New York. False positives, Colombian army apologizes for killing civilians. More than 6,400 civilians were killed and falsely passed off as enemy combatants between 2002 and 2008.